Welcome back, or if you're new, welcome. I'm back at the gravel pits where I caught this nice mirror that I'm going to put up now. I'm just having a walk round, see what I can see. There's a swim taking over the other side there. It's the middle of the lake. Got a sort of northeasterly blowing down this end of the lake. It's not a heavy wind, it's only about gusts of 14 miles an hour, I think. It's very overcast, as you can see, but just trying to work out where would be the best area, whether to be somewhere like over the other side where there's a bay, a bit out of the wind, or on the back of the wind, back down there. See, there's this bay here, but the wind's blowing right into it, cold wind. I'm not sure fish are going to want to be down here. It's calm over that side there. More inclined to go at the other end of the lake. Set of pads over there. Right, I'm still on the front lake at the moment, but if you look down that end, it's a lot calmer. So if I'm fishing anywhere on this lake, it'll be down that end. I'm going to go and check out the back lake, see how that's looking over there. This is the centre of the back lake. There's a guy fishing down to my left, down there, on this bank. It's a lot calmer on here. Don't know if there's anyone else fishing. I'm going to go for a walk round, but it does look good on here. There's a great view of the lake from this swim. There's a little seat type thing looking bit there, so I'm going to sit here for a good half hour or so. Yeah, I can see all the lake from here more or less. I'm going to sit here for half hour or so, have a good look, hopefully see something. If not, don't know, I'll get back to you with my plan. There's two great things about this swim. One is that you can see the whole lake, and the second one is I've got no phone reception, so I've got no choice but to sit here and look at the lake. Give it about 40 minutes, I think, down here. You can see as much as you need to see, really, so it's ideal. The wind's picking up, the rain's starting to come in. So I might not be sitting here much longer. Been a good 20 minutes or so, not seen anything yet. Definitely doesn't look very inviting down this end. Been down here 50 minutes now, or maybe a bit more. Not seen anything remotely carp looking, so I'm going to go and spend some time on the front lake. See what I can see down there. Well, I've not seen anything, so unless I see anything in the next half hour or so, I need to start getting set up and that. There's a guy down to my right there, and there's a guy over down that end of the lake. No one in this area here, so. Definitely a lot colder, the water this week. Might tell me it's worth fishing in a little bit of depth. And this is the shallow end. Definitely looks like the rain could come down at any minute, so oh yeah, here it is, just felt it in the air, so I'm going to set the bivvy up and keep an eye on the water. I'd like to get the rods out first, but I don't think that's going to happen today. Hour or so before it gets properly dark, so I'm just going to keep my eyes out as long as I've got them out. I think I've got bite time window, I reckon. about 7 o'clock in the evening. Yeah, I reckon about 7 o'clock this evening, just after dark, might have a good chance. So as long as I've got the rods out by then, and then yeah, I can just get them out in some likely areas. And sit on them. Like I say, I haven't seen anything to go on, so. Yeah, I wonder if we're going to have the swan problem again. Kept me awake all night. Flappy. They're not on it at the moment. I'm sure they'll turn up at some point. As you can see, I've only got one rod out at the moment. I saw in the previous clip. There's a flavour of crisps you don't come across much. Jalapeno and dill. Obviously jalapeno you do, but dill. Interesting. Quite nice actually. Out at the moment. I'm not going to put another one out yet. I'm just going to wait up a couple of hours or whatever, 2-3 hours, see if I can see anything happening anywhere else or hear anything happening anywhere else. I can save that rod, but I might not even put it out if I don't hear anything or see anything. I only had 2 rods last week, so you won't see that very well, but straight out in front of the rods at the show, middle of the lake. Right, I might get a rod out there. Right, I've just stuck a rod out on that show out in the middle of the lake. Only a small solid bag. I haven't put any bait around it, just a bag on its own. There's plenty in there for a little tiny bite. Just didn't want to put a load of bait out there. Didn't want to disturb what the other rods are doing as well, which have got a bit of bait around them and solid bags as well. I've heard a couple of shows, so I'm feeling quite hopeful for tonight. I'll either see you when I've got a fish, or I'll catch up with you in the morning. I'll sign off now. Bye. Morning. It's about 7:10 now. I've had quite a few promising bleeps over the course of the night, so I'm just sitting there all excited, hoping for a bite. I've just got this, I've got a tarp over the door. It's quite open, this swim, so I'm just sitting there behind this tarp, peeking over the top of it. I'll show you. This camera has got brightness setting on, so it's a little bit dark, well, a fair bit darker than what you can see through the camera. But anyway, I'm going to make a quick cup of tea, and then hopefully next time I see you, I might be playing fish. stopped. The line didn't tighten up. I've got a good scattering of bait around that one, so hopefully the fish are having a munch around the line, and that was a decent liner. Showed right out there. Nice. And the fish action's coming in now. They're waking up. Well, we've all been there before. Overdunked it. I really wish I was here for a couple of days. Definitely feel a bite coming at some point, but hasn't come yet. I'll be fishing all the way through winter. I'll be catching some fish, definitely. And yeah, it'd be nice to see you.